How do you feel about the work you're getting in camp, going head to head with Matthew?
MG, my locker mate also. It's a lot of work. Him, Rome, all the guys really. I've been guarding everybody. That's what comes with the position. So I think it's getting me ready for week one and all the receivers I'm gonna see this year.
How ready are you for week one after basically a month already of this?
Yeah, I'm sick of this camp schedule. I'm ready to get to really playing football. So tired of that part. But other than that, just trusting the process, grinding.
How do you think this DB room has, been together this year? How do you think this room has looked so far?
I think we're a tight-knit group. A bunch of young guys got to step up this year, and that just come with the position in the league. Every year the league gets younger, so I think we're close. I think it's good.
Do you anticipate playing at all maybe Saturday? Do you want to?
I don't have that control. If they tell us to play, I'll be out there. But if not, then I won't be out there.
Talk about Gold. What's impressed you the most just about the camp he's had and just what you've seen from him? So
just the way he plays, attacks the game. Really strong hands. He sometimes act like he a vet, but I'm trying to remind him that he a rookie. But other than that, MG, hell of a player. You can tell why he went first round. Strong at the catch point, strong hands, strong upper body. So I think he have a really good year.
What do you think of the way that Bullard has grown this year in year two for him?
I think Bull's taking a huge step in this offseason. Not only just playing nickel, but also playing at safety, communicating better. Country, so sometimes you can't really understand what he say, but I'm getting used to that too. So he's grown a lot, though.
What's the benefit of one-on-ones with a different team for you during camp?
I just really want to smoke with every team best receiver and just sharpening my tools and trusting my craft and what I put on. And I never really did one-on-ones in my career in joint practices, so last week was the first time actually, so it was good.
Obviously, training camp serves a purpose. That's why you practice all these days for a month plus before the real games begin. But when you look at guys like Hobbs and Xavier out on defense, a lot of receivers, and Jordan out at times on offense, have you really gotten all the work you need for the regular season, or do you already have what you need? You just need to get to the starting line?
In reality, playing corner, I'm really on the island by myself, so every day I got to come to work. So I'm out there. I don't really think that it matters about who else is out there because I got to home in on my craft, what I'm doing at my position. Because when I'm on the island by myself against somebody, they top guy, I don't got no help out there anyway. So I'm just sharpening my tools. So I think just we letting the boys get healthy and get ready for week one, and that's just how it's going to be.
You've gotten to see a lot more reps from Malik Willis maybe you would have anticipated from the Jordans. And what have you seen from him?
Malik won 3 games last year as our quarterback. So, it come with the position, come with playing in the NFL, next man up. And arm talent's always been there. Running ability's always been there. It's probably been more of an IQ thing, but he's definitely been coached well here. So he's taking a big step last year, and he's taking an even bigger jump this year.
It's wild how he came in last year, right at the start of the season, and played the way that he did it. Can you tell he's even taking a jump from there?
Yeah, absolutely. But quarterback's a hard position, I can't really not dwell, but I can't really home in on everything that he has to, endure playing that position because I couldn't even imagine controlling a whole offense and the team really because, when you're a quarterback, everybody's looking at you. All the mistakes, all the positives, everything comes to you. So that's a tough role to be in.
As a DB, you probably don't always see the arm angle at which he throws it. That's probably something the line sees more. But when you watch the film of what he's able to do, just manipulating things kind of like an infielder in baseball would do, is that something that jumps out on tape when you watch it after the fact?
Yeah, that's just what comes with being an athletic quarterback. I think a lot of athletic quarterbacks now are taught to do baseball mechanics. So a lot of people do that.
Have you guys started film on the Lions yet, or is that?
I've never stopped. I've been watching film since we got back, honestly. Just seeing what we did wrong last year and trying to fix it, but also worrying about, the practices we've been having with other teams, getting that ready for that. And then, I ain't stopped watching film on the Lions.
Do you like starting the season with marquee games? Last year you had the Eagles in week 1. Everyone knew that was going to be a big matchup. This year you got at home the Lions and the Commanders out of the chutes. Does that provide a sense of urgency even more so? Do you love it? You hate it? What do you think?
In all reality, I think every game is a big game because it's the NFL. There's players everywhere, especially for me playing corner and being a guy, I got to see everybody top dude every week, and every game we got somebody that come in here or we go there and they got a guy on their team. So I think it's a big game regardless of who it is, but week 1 definitely because it's a division game, and then week 2 for sure it's a primetime game, and I love playing against Debo, so I get to see my brother. So that's really what it be the matchups for me.
What do you want opponents to know about this cornerback room and what you guys each bring to the table?
We coming to play. I know a lot of people like skeptical like losing Jair and stuff like that, but that just come with the territory in the game. And in reality, I mean, it's been the same unit we was last year. So we came to play. They'll figure it out.
Do you feel like you're being slept on too?
Slept on?
Yeah.
I've probably been slept on my whole career. Going from undrafted to the guy, it doesn't really bother me. I just keep working.
Does that drive you though, Keisean? I mean, you know the schedule coming out. And you just kind of got a minute ago. You feel like a star receiver most weeks in this league. Does that drive you at all? That people maybe burnt out when you outside of this place?
Yeah, of course, but I don't really use that as fuel because I know what I bring to the table. I know my athletic ability, what God gave me, and I've been doing it. It's not like I haven't been doing it since I've been here. I did it in the slot playing nickel. I did it outside more last year, and then now I only play corner. So now I get to do it and see everybody this year. So my resume gonna speak for itself.
The journey you've been on, going from undrafted, feeling like you've been slept on, what has it been like for you now, being the role that you're in?
Man, it's been a marathon. You know, never been a sprint. Just working every day, just keeping my head down and just being consistent. Taking on a leadership role now is new to me because I've always been like the younger guy, so it flipped on me probably in like a year or two. So just doing that, but other than that, it's just trusting the process of my career and knowing that I never let nobody ever put me in a box. You know, I remember when they tried to say I was just a special team guy or I wasn't that, and then I became the returner, and they tried to say I was just the returner. So played nickel, did that at a high level, and then playing corner now at a high level. So I just never let anybody ever put me in a box in my career, and that really helped me because I know confidently in myself and what I can do, and I can do it with the best of them.
Is there a satisfaction for you when you look around and you know you're CB1?
Satisfaction, yes, absolutely, because it's what I work for. It's always what I put in my head, or what one of the all my goals I've always set. I've always accomplished them, and this was also a goal. And then I'm accomplished right now, and I set new goals for this year, and it's my goal to accomplish them.
You said you don't really care what people say or what people think. Would it be weird if you opened up Twitter one day and everyone was just praising you left and right? How would that sit with you?
It don't matter. Twitter's just funny for real. But I don't know why I'm such a villain, but it is what it is. It's good.
Having had that expanded role on defense last year, knowing you were going to get the opportunity you were going to get this year, how did it kind of alter your off-season approach, if at all? Just how did you kind of, in terms of what you did to prepare for the season?
In reality, it really don't switch up because even when I was playing nickel, most top guys go inside, outside. So I've always seen the best players on each team. But now just playing, being the one and just covering the X. Most of some teams just have guys that play the X, like the Eagles and stuff like that. I just really home in on my technique and my confidence level just through the roof right now. So it doesn't really matter who's going to be out there. They're going to have to see me just like I got to see them.
Have you talked to Jeff? Are you going to travel, or are you staying to one side of them?
We talked about it, I think, but we're just trying to focus on this. We got other corners that I can cover too, so I don't really know how that goes, but I would love to travel for sure.
Keisean, how are you looking at the return game? You were talking about it a minute ago. You're kind of pigeonholed in that. But how are you feeling about it for this season?
I don't know. I don't ever want to take myself out of the return game. Just, I know playing corner is like a heavy load on myself already, but I know my ego is not going to let me, game on the line. I'm going with the ball in my hands at the end of the day. I don't think nobody can mess with me when I got the ball in my hands. So it's just being a Swiss Army knife, being able to do it. Some of the greats did it, Deion, Charles Woods, and stuff like that, and I just want to put my name in that hat.
Keisean, whenever you moved to the outside, when did you feel like, okay, I got the hang of this, I'm in a good place? Was it sometime last season? Has it been this season?
Actually, it was the first game, week 4 against Minnesota. We was playing Minnesota at home, and Justin Jefferson was the guy, and I was playing outside for the first time, and it was, it was good competition. He had ended up scoring on me for one rep, but other than that, it was like, I held my own for sure that game. So after that, I just got more comfortable, and then towards the back end, I really wasn't worried about nobody.